Good evening. Καλησπέρα σας. Welcome to Faces, Πρόσωπα. I have to stay in English. I have with me tonight Mr. Peter Kakolyris. Welcome
Hi.
to
Thank
our
you for
show,
having me.
to
Thank
Hellenic TV. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Just, had a lovely long day teaching, so now we're here and in the presence of yourself.
But you are happy. Satisfaction is when you finish something and it's successful.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. Especially when you're doing something that you have so much passion for.
Yeah.
And
Well, I know you for quite a bit of time, and
Yeah.
but I know you as somebody else, running business and all this kind of thing.
yeah, yeah,
And I know your family, your father, and all this.
yeah.
Business now, we're not going to talk about the business. We're going to talk about you
That's-
mostly. And I read actually on a Facebook that you start playing music from 5 years old.
Yeah, you've done your research, yeah.
Yes, I did, yes.
yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah, well, music's always been a big part of the family. Actually, I was very fortunate enough to be around music from a very young age. I started playing piano. I think it was from the age of 4.5, 5 years old. And did that for a number of years. Went through examinations. It was a very traditional way of learning music. And from there it spanned. I went to learning bouzouki at the age of 9, and from there other instruments as well here and there. But guitar was the primary instrument.
The main instrument,
as well.
yes.
Yeah.
But you play the bouzouki as well, and
Played
the piano.
and the piano, yeah.
Okay.
And,
It's always been the music your main priority, or you were doing both business and?
I've always had music. Music's always been in my life. Learning from a young age and studying a very traditional way of doing it, and then going from the to the bouzouki, which is a very, let's say, the way I was taught, a very open way of learning and playing more from the heart rather than a textbook. It's always been around me. It was always a thing of even when I was running a business, I was always coming home and I could close the door, pick up a guitar, a bouzouki, or a piano,
playing,
go away from. But I always, I progressed in my studies with music as well, and to the point where I gained a fond of teaching.
Did you work professionally as a musician as well as teaching?
I have done.
Right.
I did. I used to play quite a few numbers. On the bouzouki, I used to play around here and there. I played guitar. I did a lot of session work. I did recording work as well, and live. And I have loved that aspect. There's nothing like getting up and performing.
Okay, but since the last year, you concentrate on teaching.
That's right. Yeah. I mean,
how does this work? I mean, give us more information about this.
Teaching came to me very naturally. I took to teaching naturally because a very good friend of mine once said to me that knowledge is better than winning the lottery. Actually, which always stuck with me. Which if you can learn something and use something, you've got that for life.
Yes, but if you win the lottery, you might be losing money.
Yeah, you can lose it as quick as you win it with some people. But I took that concept on, and I've always, and even to this day, I'm always learning. Everyone's always learning and striving to better themselves. But I had the natural knack of teaching. I like to think. I like to click with my student and find a common ground and build from there. And I was always teaching. I've done a lot of teaching privately within schools as well. But there was something missing for myself. The way I was teaching, I didn't have complete control of what I wanted to pass on to the students, whether it be from the school syllabuses or the council or the time that I was allocated to teach. So the idea came about where I thought, music and music education is such a passionate thing for me, and I love teaching. It's my huge passion. So I'm going to create a school. I wanted to create an institute of not just learning an instrument, but learning music in general.
Yes.
Being able to, of course, just like the traditional way of going in, taking your examinations, but at the same time, and if not more important, being able to express yourself with that instrument. You don't decide to learn an instrument to play just for yourself.
Yeah. For now, you have how many students roughly?
At the moment, we have around 20 students.
Okay.
All in
And
all,
how many
general.
teachers working with
Teachers, we have about 5 or 6 teachers at the moment.
And recently, you had a showcase.
Yeah, that's
Give
right.
us more information about this.
The show, again, just like I said, I mean, this was the difference. I was very fortunate to study two very different extremes. My piano learning and studying was very theoretical, was very by the book. You know, you play, you learn, and you go in for your examinations and your written examinations. But when I started learning bouzouki from Marios Constantinou, actually, it was one of my biggest influences with music. It was more from the heart, and it was more about getting up and playing and expressing yourself with that instrument. And from a young age, he got me up, from 9, 10 years old. And I believe he actually did it this year at the Cyprus Wine Festival as well. He's still doing it. He's still getting his students up on stage, no matter the age, and he's getting them to play with him. And for me, when I learned through that, it was learning that made me have a different appreciation for music, and I was able to have that opportunity to do it. So one thing that I do see that that lacks at the moment in the music education in general, within the schools, and no matter your age, is that exposure of getting up on stage. A lot of the old hat kind of education, music education way of thinking was, you've got to be of a certain standard, and if you make a mistake, then you're going to take another year to perfect. And no, getting up and playing and making a mistake is all part of it.
Yes, definitely.
It's part of just expressing yourself.
Practice makes perfect.
That's it.
This is
and not everyone's there to. Everyone's there to enjoy the music. They're not there to mark every note that you do. So
we have a clip to see from this.
We do. Yes. We do. Yeah.
Can we go and see it?
And, absolutely.
Can we go and see this clip, please? And we come back after, and we carry on.
Yeah.
Yes, that's beautiful. Yes. So, what is the plan? I mean, you talk about creating a proper school and all this kind of thing. Give us more information on how you gonna plan it and how it's gonna work.
Well, I mean, at the moment, from the clip that you just saw, all of the students, regardless of the age, had that opportunity to get up on stage, and that for us is our driving goal. It's going in and having your qualifications and going through exams. It's having that opportunity and that stage to be able to get up. So we want to be doing two shows a year. We just did this one, and we're going to be hopefully doing one at Christmas time as well. To do that at the moment, it takes a lot of organisation because all of the way we operate at the moment is all of our tutors operate from their own teaching studios, or we can come to the students' homes as well. And to bring everything together, it does take quite a bit of work and a bit of coordination and time management. But the whole idea is, as of the end of the year, and if not the end of the year, certainly as of the new year, we're looking to open a school, which will be just like Greek school. A Saturday morning. It will run from around 10 till 1. Let's say, we'll have practical elements. It will be a classroom setting, so it won't be the pro tuition that we offer. At the moment, it will be classroom setting, so we'll have practical, we'll have theory, and of course ensemble group stuff as well. And once 1 o'clock closes and then the classroom stuff finishes, then throughout the whole day we'll be offering a pro tuition through that base. And hopefully, as we progress and we grow and we get bigger and we get more students, then we can start extending that and have more days and have an HQ, so to speak. And
is that for any age, or you have
for any age? You could be. We had our youngest playing that was 7 years old on the stage. We were about to have a 4-year-old, but unfortunately we couldn't get them to play at the time. But from that age all the way up to mid-60s, there is no age to learn, and there is no age to enjoy music. Let's put it that way.
Do you have any name for the school at the moment?
It will still, it's BigK Music School. BigK Music School.
BigK, where this came from? Peter? No, it's not.
No, it's, my surname is Kakolyris.
Kakolyris.
But everyone used to call my late father BigK. So,
okay.
Yeah, it was kind of like a little bit of a homage to my dad. But I
will give you an idea live on air now, and I think this is a very good opportunity for you to plan for this idea, to put it on practice.
Yeah.
Because you want to create a school and you want to teach all the instruments, theoretically and practically and all this. If you add drama as well, okay, and if you do voice coaching, then you can have at least once or 2 times a year a musical on stage with your students.
Oh yeah,
and I will help you for that. Okay,
absolutely. I mean, look,
and my fee is not expensive. Okay. I'm not expensive.
We'll sort that off
there. Don't say anything.
But no, look, of course, music.
Don't you think it's a good idea?
Yeah, absolutely.
To have a school where you can be able to produce a musical. Once, twice a year. It would
absolutely,
be brilliant.
I mean, music is an art, just as drama, dancing, singing,
like
all of
that is
an
for
art,
example.
So.
BigK musical.
I mean, it's certainly an avenue we definitely want to go down. I mean, the whole idea with getting everybody up on stage and playing, we want to have a BigK jazz band, a BigK orchestra, a BigK, rock and pop band and everything else. And of course, maybe a drama, singing, of course, certainly
and
singing students and actors and acting, it all fits in the same bubble, right? You've got me working on overtime.
I've got dreams and I have to pass them to people able, and suitable for this. And this is what I'm doing now. I'm just trying to pass my ideas to you so you can put them in practice. You know what I mean? And at the same time, you cast me, you get me to teach or whatever, you know what I mean, just to pass my time.
Definitely. I mean, it's the whole idea is just giving an opportunity to people to get up on stage and to perform.
Do you mind if because you tell me at the beginning that you might be, return to business again, to your father's business. And is this a plan? What do you have in mind? You know, because, you know something, we haven't mentioned this, but
Yeah.
for me, the best advert that I took part and I did, it was Pevellini. Pevellini, mono Pevellini.
There it is. There's the tagline. Yeah, I mean, well, you know, I can't say what's going to be in the future. At the moment, my passion and my whole heart is music and music school. We've already set up the school. It's just a matter of now growing it into the bigger dreams and platforms that we have in our scopes. But certainly, you know, Bevellini, as we all know, was a huge household name. If a few things clear up in the air, then certainly you might see it back on the shelves at some point.
So we can put the advert back on air as well.
Yeah, we're going to use some musicians, and some taglines.
Yes,
so,
yes. Okay, any other plans, Peter?
No, it's, you know, the only other plans is to just keep going forward, and it's just keep providing those opportunities for people to come and learn.
Are your students, you know, any, you know, nationality? It doesn't matter.
Oh no, you know, any nationality. You know, whether you're English, Greek, Arabic, whatever.
Anyone,
you know, music is a universal language.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Music is international.
And every country has its own interpretation of, and every person has their own interpretation of. So, you know, it's music is for everybody, and I mean that. And the one thing I always like to say actually is, the one question I get asked a lot is, oh, you know, I really wanted to learn the piano or the guitar, but I haven't got a musical ear. Wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this now. Everybody has a musical ear. If your mum ever phoned you when you were young, and all she had to say was your name, and you knew that you were in trouble, you have a musical ear. Because not only can you recognize a voice, you can recognize the emotional content that's behind it. And everybody has that ability. So it's just about developing that and you know, enjoying what you do through that and playing music. So
do you have a family, Peter? Except of mother and your sisters? You have your own family?
Oh no, not yet. That's on the cards. That's on the horizon.
For the moment,
a musical
you're
family.
married to music.
At the moment, yeah, married to music, married to the musical family and the school and the students.
Lovely.
Well, 24/7.
I admire you for that, and you know,
thank you.
It's you know, I'm very you know, happy to hear people that they do what they love doing. You know, they get into what they love doing, and this is important.
It's the one thing I can honestly say. Waking up, or even better, coming back from a holiday, and I can't wait to see my next student or to open my books to see what I've got coming up. There's, you know, life is so precious, and you have to be happy. Now, of course, you know, life has its ups and downs, but it doesn't help if you're in a majority, you know, work is a majority part of your day, and if you're doing something you're not enjoying, you know, it makes life so much more.
You missed anything in life?
Do I miss anything?
Yeah. Do you miss anything? Yes.
Do you know what? No, I'm content. You know, I have everything that I need. You know, I have a good family, good friends, and passions. And I
you cooking yourself? You cooking? Sometimes.
My girlfriend would probably not agree. I'm just barbecues. Souvlaki is all day long. Put me in front of a fugu and a sangarguna, I'll be there all day for you. In the snow, in the sun. In the kitchen, I'm a bit of a mess. I can, but my creative aspect gets the better of me, and I get a bit too.
What's your favorite, you know, food?
Favorite food? Oh God, now I'm on the spot.
Except of souvla, obviously.
Souvla is the staple diet, isn't it? Do you know what? I'm really enjoying actually. It's a plug here as well, but I'm really enjoying the aksular, the breakfast that they do. They do a very nice Turkish breakfast with.
Do you?
They do pastırma in there. And they do. It's one of my favourite things that I go and have breakfast with. Fortunately, I have the time to enjoy a bit of longer breakfasts because the students start later. But yeah, I'm enjoying that at the moment. But you know, generally, I like carbonara. I like my pastas, like my father did. And but yeah, souvla is pretty much.
Souvla is
that's the hands down
main.
Yeah.
Lovely. Anything else you want to add to this? I mean, what do you want to say to our, audience now? I'm sure, as you say, mothers, they're ones they start their children and put them in the right direction for music. What do you want to say to them?
Well, the one thing that I always like to get across to everybody is what I've already mentioned. Music is for everybody, and everybody should have the opportunity to learn music in their life. Music is around us from before we're born. You're hearing sounds as a baby in the fetus, and even when you're born and you're hearing the sounds of your mum, you're hearing a sound, and that's what music is. It's a combination of sounds and rhythms. So we have it in us, and it's just, I won't list all of the benefits of music education. There's plenty of that on the web, and all the cognitive functions of the brain, and it can help you in problem solving and discipline and countless other things. But having the opportunity to do something and to do something that's so universal and enjoy it. Enjoying is the most important thing. Yes, exams are great, and you want to go and do your gradings and have your qualification, but the most important thing is you can pick up that guitar, or you can sit on the piano, and you can remove yourself from everything, and it's like meditation. So if you're looking for a teacher to learn a musical instrument, anything, we provide all of the common instruments, or if you're looking yourself to play and you want to get up on stage like the show that you've already just seen, come and join us. We always offer the first lesson free. The most important thing is getting on with your tutor, so we always do that free of charge first. Then,
do you have a website?
Yeah, we have a website which is www.bigkmusic.co.uk. And it's there at the moment. We're
all the information there.
All the information is there, but at the moment we are doing some redevelopments on the website. Facebook is our daily activity. We're always putting videos on there, or articles, or fun stuff, or shows and pictures. So that's just BigK Music School on Facebook. Right. So we're all on there. We're always updating on there. So anything you want to learn, we're always putting stuff on there.
Beautiful. Peter, it's been nice to have you in my show.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
This is something which is, I'm sure it's going to be big, and I wish you all the best with that.
Thank you very much.
And one day, I'm sure we're going to have to come
together. We'll join forces.
Yes, join. I will, definitely, 100%.
Mono Bevellini and Mono Musiki. That's what we can we can change it to.
Yes.
We can. We'll do our own little jingles.
Yes, definitely. You see, this is another chance. I mean,
absolutely.
To produce an advert with your own music.
Yes. Well, that's so
we'll do that.
Possibilities are
talking about advert. I mean, you have a promotional, clip to see.
Yeah,
give us information about that. What is this for? I mean,
we have an animation that we first launched with when we did launch last year, at the back end of last year, and it was done by the guys at Too Fresh Productions.
Okay.
Absolute geniuses who did the animation. We all got together because the whole idea at the moment, because we haven't got a physical school per se, it's quite difficult to get our message across, what we actually do. So we've pretty much put it in a couple of minutes in an animation for you, and it shows from the aspect of somebody wanting to learn all the way to where they can get to. So it's basically everything that we do and everything that you can get from us at BigK Music School.
Good. Okay, in this case, we have to say good night to our audience.
Good night.
I have to say a big thank you to you.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I'm very happy to have you in my show again. And
thank you very much.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you. And you too, likewise.
We're going to see this clip and close with that.
Excellent.
For me, I have to say thank you for watching again. And me and you, we're going to meet together again next Sunday at the same time with a new face or faces. Till then, look after yourselves. Good night.
You've decided you're going to learn an instrument. Well, you've come to the right place. Here at BigK Music School, we specialise in your development, from where you are to where you want to be. You start your journey on our website. You choose your instrument. And then you meet your instructor. All of our tutors are vetted to the exceedingly high standards of BigK. This includes their skill level, their qualifications and DBS checks, and their love for music and teaching. Your tutor will assess your current ability, what you want to achieve, and your favourite music. and, much like a tailor, will create you a perfectly fitting lesson plan. You'll then receive your formal welcome and introduction pack. Congratulations! You're now a BigK Music School student. Start your tailored one-to-one lessons. Log in online to interact with the other students, the tutors, and even BigK himself. Have your tuition continually updated to change with your developing ability, ambitions, and musical styles. After all your hard work and commitment, you don't just deserve a certificate, you deserve a stage. Perform in front of your loved ones and show off your amazing talent at our BigK live shows. Well done, you owned the stage. Become the musicians of tomorrow today with BigK Music School.